It's been a while. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Everybody out there on the internet.
Waxing poetically about nothing. Yes.
We're pretty busy.
The internets. The interwebs. Pretty busy. What?
Oh, shit. We've all been busy. That's why we've been on a little bit of a hiatus, sort of.
Yeah.
Putting content out. Well, with all the stuff that's been going on outside of our lives as well, you know. Crazy storms we've been having. Financial problems with everybody going on right now. Yeah, everything's and Houston was on a stall there for a minute. Yeah, now we're starting to like pick back up.
Yeah, let's get back to normal. We also tried to go more professional with the podcast. We wanted to get it on iTunes and Stitcher. And we created a website, waxingpoeticallyaboutnothing.com if you want to check it out. We're still trying to find someone to host it so we can create an RSS feed for iTunes to pick it up, and you can be able to download just the audio content there. But we're running into technical issues with that. We're gonna have to get a patent.
Copyright.
Copyright. We're gonna need to get copyright. We're gonna need a license for that being our actual Waxing Poetically About Nothing is gonna be ours. So there's all that going into it, which we really are supposed to do, I guess, before we even start the podcast for iTunes. But us, we don't do shit
like that.
Accordingly. We do it our own way.
Pick it up as you go along.
Hit the ground running.
Yeah, just hit the ground running. Yeah, I don't want to sit here and discuss for a long ass time. All right, we got a plan? All right, well, let's go do that plan.
The winner writes the history book, so it's
That's
okay.
true. That's true. It's always been that way. Always will be.
Well, you always got to be a winner. Sometimes you're a loser.
Is there some way that a loser could lose and not lose the information that was, that was there?
Huh?
You know what I mean? Not have information rewritten?
Possibly. If your society's ran on strict moral foundations about honesty, trust, not changing history, events of your time. Yeah,
but
could.
Our time's not like that. Everyone's a snowflake who wants to rewrite history.
Not even that. Power corrupts, or absolute power corrupts absolutely. Power's a motherfucker. That's probably one of the worst addictions you can have. Worse than money, drugs, sex, any of that shit. Addiction to power, and having that to be able to control things on a scale of a society, shit.
Yeah, it's definitely not taught.
No, we're never really taught to control that.
Versus some other countries, like Germany, they don't teach you to kind of forget about the Holocaust. It's kind of remembered there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and how brutal people could be, if given the power.
And you live there. That would freak me out. I've lived, living in America, and not really anything's really happened here on our soil that. Not like that. Not like that.
Of course not. We find ourselves. We don't need anybody to come over here.
Native Americans kind of on a little scale, much
smaller.
That
was different. That was way different.
Because we're so sided up already within our country. We just fucking intermingle our violence and shit.
And everything's segregated.
Let's kill other people.
We're broke down to 51 states. We're segregated, for sure.
Well, that's kind of how, United States.
Are you 50 and a half? Do you have
People also do it with the dollars that they spend.
Yeah,
you're on Team Verizon? Fuck you, bro. I mean,
Team Honda.
The fucking group mentality is real.
You and your
Team AT&T, bro.
Bro, people are with that on bikes, totally.
Yeah.
Totally with bikes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Team Honda.
Yeah, you're all about it.
Shout out to Stoltz Racing.
Too,
broke the 8th mile and quarter-mile record for drag bikes this week. We're in a 4.34 on a crotch rocket in the 8th mile.
Holy shit.
Like a 6:40 something in the quarter. They held the previous world records on a different Honda, but
I just don't.
New heights and shit.
Go that fast.
Want a new bike?
Hey, why not?
Just don't.
You know what?
He just doesn't want to go that fast.
Oh man, have you ever done it?
That's funny car time.
Well, I got 3 kids, so I've done all kinds of things. But
that's true. But have you ever done it?
In top fuel and funny car time. Well, it's right around funny car time. It's nearly top fuel time on a bike.
That's ridiculous, man. Why would you want to go that fast?
I want to go even
fun.
faster. I want to hit Mach 1.
I want to go to the salt flats and just.
No, I don't have that thrill to do that. But I would like to jump out of an airplane.
Oh, I've done it, dude. I'll do it again with you. I'll do it again with you. Let's play in this. I'm so down for skydiving.
Well, my sister has to go for sure.
Okay.
She's told me she definitely wants to go with me, and then her boyfriend I think can get us hooked up because he's done it a bunch of times, I guess. So I would just can we gain her out of this hell?
Well, if it's your first time, most likely you're gonna be tandem with somebody.
Is that dude gonna do it with me?
Yeah, there'll be a guy.
You do a gainer. Is what I want to know.
Well, like what you're supposed to do is like when you're sitting on the edge, like you just roll forward out and like spread out. But you want to like run and jump. No, they don't really legalize that. I got lucky. I got paired up with another veteran. He had like 3 tours, like 2 in Afghanistan, 1 in Iraq, and he did this. Now he's in the National Guard. Like this is his full-time job. This is like just skydiving and shit. And he's like, all right, we're going last. I was like, oh, we're gonna go last. He's like, trust me, I hooked us up. So like everybody else on the way out, like sit on the edge, like would fall out. He got.
You're like, I can't believe it's my time to go.
He got to the edge and was like, I went to sit down. He's like, no, stay back up, stay back up. I was like, what? He's like, we're not supposed to do this, but we're gonna flip the fuck out of this bitch. He was like, when I say 3, I want you to just let go and go limp. Okay? I was like, okay. I'm holding on to the doors. Like 1, 2, 3. I drop, and then he kicks out, and we're just like flipping out. I was like, after like 67 seconds, you're like, oh, this is fucking the most excellent thing ever. I would say that's better than going really fast on a motorcycle, and I love going really fast on a motorcycle. But that experience was like life changing. Honestly, like I sat there for like a good long fall, looked out at like the earth around me, was just like contemplating myself. What am I doing? Where am I at?
Look how small I am.
Yeah, kind of.
See that ant falling out of that?
How meaningless is this?
Yeah.
Oh, you hear?
Well, that's what I was talking
like,
about.
I could die right now.
That Felix Baumgartner dude who did the Stratus jump.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
People
have jumped
didn't
from
he?
outer space.
No, he didn't block out. No, I don't think he did.
Imagine the guy who jumped into that net.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. But
What were you doing?
I'm not trusting him now.
I can't believe you made it. What were you doing? I know falling. He's like, I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
I'm going towards this net. You know.
Wrong net. I mean, like, I was terrified watching. I was like, is this dude gonna hit the ground? He's gonna bounce. Do you bounce? I started thinking about it.
No.
I bet you do. I just couldn't imagine. I've never seen a body like hit the ground, like that.
I've seen a video of the people that climb up in the towers and like work on like the electronics and change the lights and stuff. I watched a video of one of them dudes fall.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was pretty trippy.
Those dudes that change those lights?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's a long
And then
fall.
you look at your friend, he's dead. I know, like,
Well, that one woman survived the falling from a plane without a parachute. Was it a he or she? I don't know. Some person. They landed in like an ant pile, and like the ants attacked them, and like when they hit, they died. But like from the shock of the ants hitting them, I guess it like resuscitated her heart and turned her back on. And then like she was completely just ruined for a while. I think she had some like serious injuries, but like they brought her back to life.
Serious injury. What?
Hold on.
Nevertheless,
she was in that pile of ants.
No, she fell from an airplane. No, that's the major thing. Like, several bones of hers are now powder.
She had a pile of ants.
You know, I remember hearing this a long time
But
ago.
the pile of
Probably
ants
making this shit up.
bit her so much, she woke up from it. Come on now, give me proof. I gotta see this.
Google.
There's no way. There's no way. That's insane.
My ex's uncle's parachute didn't open up.
Oh, first motherfucking thing.
Joan Murray. Murray?
Holy
Maybe.
crap.
Joan Murray, born in 1955, is an American bank executive and skydiver who survived from falling at a height of 14,500 feet. Murray lived in Charlotte. Okay, doesn't matter. She went on a skydive from that height. Her main parachute
1999.
could not. Yeah, 1999, September 25th, day for my birthday. Holy shit. Could not open. Her main parachute could not open, and although her backup parachute opened at 700 feet, it quickly deflated. She approached the ground at 80 miles per hour, landing on a mound of fire. Doctors believe that the shock of being stung over 200 times by the ants released a surge of adrenaline, which kept her heart beating. Murray suffered serious injuries, shattering the right side of her body and knocking fillings out of her teeth. She went into a coma for 2 weeks at Carolina's Medical Center, but survived after 20 reconstructive surgeries and 17 blood transfusions. She continued to work at Bank of America after the accident, turning down retirement because of disability. She took physical therapy sessions and went on a 37 skydive in 2001. That's a bad bitch.
2 years later, she jumped out of another plane after crushing half of her fucking body and shit.
Damn.
That's motivation.
Dude.
Good job, Joe Murray.
Just suicide and it
She
didn't work
deserves
the first
it
time.
for the day.
Do it again.
Cool, right?
That was legit. That really happened?
At Joan
My
Murray
mind
on
is
the
like-
gram, reach out to us with your answers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, if you could. That's amazing.
I wonder if that's where King of the Hill got the inspiration to do that episode where Peggy's shoot doesn't open and she has the ground is all fucked up for a while.
Possibly.
You know?
I don't even watch it, but that's hilarious.
That's probably what they did.
I bet they did.
That was 99, 2001.
That was right around that time.
For sure.
It's an older episode.
Man, I'm pretty tired. What? Yeah, I'm actually tired.
What?
Crazy.
Superman's tired over here. You know?
Well, it's my rest day today.
Well, that makes sense.
Means I only cycled once today. You know? I do about 30 minutes cycle.
Did some
every day.
stretches. Did like an hour and a half of hot yoga.
Well, I did some stretches, and now I did yoga. And I did the teeter. I've been upside. I love the teeter. Decompresses the spine.
Yeah.
If you ever have the chance to do that, get a teeter. The table teeter that flips upside down. It changes you, man. It's definitely something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't care what a masseuse, massage man tells you. You can't pop your back like that, man. It doesn't work. Just saying.
Yeah. There is those ones though that it's like a chain system. You hang it on your door, and you it elongates your neck too.
Yeah, man, that's
Is that from Egypt?
Huh?
Is that from Egypt?
Probably. Who knows?
We used to
Like
torture
those
people, and
ring
at first,
girls?
before they died, they were pretty excited about the crabs. Oh, somebody's getting dialed in.
Bro, during the podcast.
It's okay. It's first.
Who is it? Shout him out.
Who that be?
Jessica. No, I'm just kidding.
Chris.
Stop it. His girlfriend's gonna be like, hey, what is that?
But edit that out.
It's a good. Yeah, I got you.
Oh.
13.
12-5.
Anyways. So. Edit that.
And
Y'all are
cut back
hilarious.
in. Here. Hey, so back to what we were talking about, skydiving. I'd like to go skydiving tripping. Like, legitimately tripping.
I don't know about that.
Either, intoxicated so much that I don't know what I'm doing, or
DMT, so when you jump, it feels like 5 hours of falling.
Yeah. But then you wake up, as you're falling.
You would still wake up and do it.
You're still going to be falling. It's that short. You know what I mean?
15 minutes later, well, how long do you drop? Can you figure that out?
Depends on the altitude. Let's
Eight-
go up to
8 to 13
30,000 feet.
See, but if you're starting out, I think they only start you at 14.5. So
Let's go up to the stratosphere.
You'd be like,
stratosphere. That's like a couple minutes.
I bet you black out just when you wake back up. Oh my god. Oh my god. You ever see that guy?
Like that dude on the roller
Oh
coaster?
my gosh. Well, how do you know if you're not that guy on the roller coaster? What if you are that guy on the roller coaster and you blacked out 6 times before you hit the ground? That's why you jump with somebody, huh?
Well, yeah, that's why it's mandatory.
This dude's freaking out. I think he went to sleep.
It's one of the things they teach you is how to pull the cord. He's like,
5 to
in case I
7
can't do it,
minutes.
you do it. Yeah, 5 to 7 minutes under the parachute.
Okay, so it's only 5 to 7 minutes long. That's not long enough. You're going to be out.
60 seconds.
You're going to wake up on the ground. Maybe. Maybe. Wake up.
There was a guy who had a seizure while skydiving, and a dude recognized it from far off and goes to him and pulls the chute for him. That's crazy. But the first time they hit, he didn't get it. It was too messed up for him, and they both drifted off again, and he had to go back. Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah,
And he just locked up, seizing, in midair.
That's
have a
crazy.
seizure. That's crazy.
And that dude saved his ass.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Because there was nobody with him. He wasn't going tandem or anything. You know what I mean?
He was solo.
Yeah.
That shit. I want to get licensed to do that.
I want to do it so I can get a wingsuit.
I feel like you shouldn't need a license to jump out of an aircraft by yourself. You were an adult. If you want to do something, you should be able to do it. I thought we lived
If you
in
want
a
to do
free
something
country.
incredibly stupid,
Yes.
they should let you do it.
It's natural selection. If I want to do dumb stuff, it should be my right.
If you want to fight
But what if you go do dumb stuff over a little kid's party?
Yeah.
Land on top of a 6-year-old.
Little Timmy's gonna have a birthday present he'll never forget.
A peg leg. It's like, jeez.
Bro.
It's
I
horrible.
think it's due to the liability.
His shit-talking friend just got splattered to death by God. He's happy.
And there, I mean, it goes again, like you're saying.
We don't
to
condone
the
these
radical
situations
thing.
here on the podcast.
Right.
We don't confirm or deny.
Okay, I don't want to jump out of an airplane and take out an 8-year-old's party.
No.
That seems like a lot of work.
What if you do?
That's why we have rules.
That's the
and
liability.
regulations.
That's why everybody has insurance.
So
But
if
I
you
feel
don't
like-
just hit his like pool or some shit, you
Because
actually land on
insurance-
little Timmy.
But
and
I
kill
feel
him.
like you
Well,
should
land
be
on
able to
a
jump out of
bounce
an
house
airplane
for
by
kids.
yourself if you so choose fit.
Right.
What if that saved you though?
That would be awesome.
What, a trampoline?
Could you imagine
Just
that?
like the ants. Like,
Like the trampoline, I feel like would bounce you way higher and off. But like a bounce house, maybe. Like you hit that first layer. No, you're fucked. You're coming in hot, bro.
You're still gonna break the trampoline, but that
He said
trampoline's
you're
gonna
coming
take
in
a
hot.
lot of that
Oh,
initial
Jesus.
force off.
You're all kinds of hot. I'm not here. You go.
However much trampoline can
That's so
withstand
bad.
before it snaps through. It'll take that much force off. Because you're going through the trampoline.
What if you just stack trampolines on top of each other? Try to free fall from that.
you wouldn't land. You would bounce back.
I know.
And then you pull your shoe. No, hey, have you
Oh,
ever? Hey,
Like a new reality show, bro.
that much energy
Talking about
hitting
stupid
something and then going
Hold on.
back, that's gonna break your bones.
Mike, hey,
Whoa!
real thing is that. Hey,
That's why you're getting
seriously,
licensed. You gotta
seriously,
pay for it.
think about this. Have you ever jumped off a house onto a trampoline into a
Mhm.
pool?
Mhm.
I know people. Well, I've definitely done it. I've gained off a house, hit the foot. You know that force you get when you hit the trampoline? That's
Yeah.
kind of.
I hit
Something-
my knees and my fucking chin.
Well, if you haven't jumped in a while, go jump on a trampoline. Just go jump on a trampoline for a little bit. Your stomach is like, and it's like, man, I haven't done this to my body in a long time, so it hurts you to jump. Really does.
True, yeah.
It's totally different than when you
That
were a
makes sense.
child. Go and try it, I'm telling you. So when I was doing that, I was like, man, I kind of feel this. I kind of feel this. And I'm like, man, I can imagine some other people. As I'm jumping. And I'm like, I remember I used to jump on the house, hit this trampoline, go into a pool, and then if you're talking about that, well, if you hit that, you would like collapse into the trampoline if it even held.
That's true, but you're not hitting the ground and doing that. You're hitting
That's
something
not as
like-
bad, yeah, but to be like dead or broken bones flying through the air before you hit the ground again with all your broken bones.
More damage. That's true. Okay, that's fair.
He just hit the ground like a sack of bones, but he came down solid. I mean, like, there's no. You think about it. He's like, yeah, definitely. And then I don't think no kind of therapy is going to help you with that situation. It is.
Oh, but an Iron Man suit will.
I don't know, man, but hitting the ground, you hit the solid ground.
Well, see, an Iron Man suit's
That's
not
why
going to
you
save
gotta
you
learn
from
how to
hitting the
fall.
ground. Remember Brody and
You think some break falls?
He hit that motherfucking.
Arch the back.
You get the thrusters over.
Do you hear me?
Catch your shit.
Do you think she like break fall?
Into the ants. Into the ants.
We got to send a message to her and find out. Hey, do you take any falling classes?
Oh, you want to try and get on the podcast?
Joan Murray.
No, Joe Murray will come on here and like roast me. It's okay, I'll
No.
take it.
I don't know if she's a comedian.
What are you typing over there?
That's
Contact
true. I'm
Joan
not a
Murray.
comedian.
Yeah.
Far from a comedian. I'm just some
Regular old fight.
regular old Joe, loving martial artist, loving their life.
That's fine.
Man, I got great things going though.
Oh yeah. Tournament coming up soon.
Yes, tournament of the week.
Whoa.
BJJ Classic. I'm going up to Fort Worth. At 140 to 160 pound weight division. I'm 155, so I'll be getting in there and I'm gonna win. There's no other options. I've been training like crazy 3 times a day, all day, every day. I'm fully ready. Cannot wait. It's gonna be great. And then I also got contact with Eddie Bravo, so and he sent me a message saying, that I was in the 145 division, so I'm pretty excited about that. And combat jiu-jitsu, EBI rules. So this BJJ Classic is a no time limit. So
It's till whenever you get it.
it's till you get a submission, like old school. There is no anything, and I like that. I like that better because I'm always going for the kill. And then I think sometimes I'm setting things up and then I run out of time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel like I'm just having to rush to get to the submission because
there's a time limit.
There's a time limit. And this dude's just trying to hang on for dear life. But most people don't. They try to hang on and that just, sets them in the neck because they know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
But the idea of the time limit is to stop people from camping.
But that's not real jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Getting to a safe spot and just holding.
That's not real jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
That's not real jiu-jitsu. Because in my eyes, you don't have a time limit. You're not just going to sit there on top of me forever.
No.
Not going to happen. You're going to rest, try to figure out something, and then eventually you're going to have to press the action. You have people who are bigger who don't press the action. In an absolute competition or something like that, But that doesn't even matter. You see people who are much smaller who can move. I move 300-pound people like it ain't nothing.
Yeah, all technique.
It's technique. You can't. I still feel like
their strength and stamina is going to give away.
But no time limit doesn't. It gives up that thing. You're not thinking about the points. You're not thinking about holding and waiting and looking at the time. You're thinking, I got to finish this guy because this guy's going to finish me.
Yeah,
that's all you're thinking.
I think all.
That changes your way.
Submission only.
It changes the game, I think. It does. Well, I don't think it should change. I think they should, keep it like separate. People who want to do that should do that. People who want to compete this way, compete this way.
Okay.
But then we should have promotions where they go against each other. IBJJ
top of the top, like best.
IBJJ world champions, EBI world champions, and competition to each other.
Can't you go with that?
But I think they do that anyways because you got to look at people like Gordon Ryan or whatever. He's definitely doing both. He did no-gi worlds, IBJJF, and then he's doing EBI. He's submitting guys, so say he's doing no-gi everywhere. But I want to see him in the gi, and he's talking about he's taking over the gi world. So I want to see that. That's definitely going to be something to look forward to. I like his game.
Taking over the gi world.
I'm kind of wondering how he got so big, like so fast. Did you see him
being good at what he does?
That's a lot. That's a man.
When you have solid,
dude, I follow him on Instagram. He eats a lot of food too. He's down and he's always.
It's like a big dude.
You can see him always working out, always getting on stuff, and it's like, dude, he got big, like fast, like weight and everything. Like he's big.
Are you thinking dirty use?
I don't know, man. Like a lot of people have said that. I haven't said that because I don't want to speculate anything on any competitor ever.
It doesn't matter, even if they are fucking juiced up. You should be able to be confident in yourself to stop them.
That's exactly what I said after somebody said that to me. They were like, "What if you want to get somebody like that?" I was like, "Well, that wouldn't matter if somebody had steroids or not, because in reality, they're going to recover. They're going to have the stamina, but your jiu-jitsu should be enough to do what you need to do, or you still belong there. If he can stall you out and let you last, then you don't belong there. He's better. He should eventually win. He's better at jiu-jitsu, even though he's.
I understand the idea of it kind of being like a ghost power almost in a sense. Like you don't really see it, but it's there because they've been juicing on it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, your technique should be able to beat anything that's put in front of you.
Yes.
I think it's the philosophy. Anyone, anytime, anywhere.
Exactly. That's what I meant.
Steroids don't make you good at jiu-jitsu. You're fucking training. You're repetition of doing certain moves. Oh, no.
Like I had somebody ask me, he's like, man, how do you get better at shrimping, and how do you get better in like your core? How do you get more solid abs? I'm like, just do it. Roll more. I'm like, come to class more. I'm like, it's the best thing I can tell you. The more mat time,
watch your diet.
Well, not even that. If you're working out 3 times a day and you can.
Oh yeah, true.
If you're working out 3 times a day, you can eat big, and you need to sleep big.
You can like legitimately eat shitty food and still be fucking somewhat healthy.
It won't matter. We're burning shit. So
but no, it will matter. Don't get it wrong. You'll just be able to do that. But it will matter because you are what you eat. And I'm telling you, like over time, it will matter.
I'm the Burger King then.
Burger King. No. I'm just saying. He's like, I'm gonna start eating McDonald's to get rich.
Yeah. They're not sponsored by us.
Just saying. But I mean, I wouldn't eat that.
We're not sponsored by them, yeah.
They're
How
not
dope would
sponsored.
that be?
They are not.
Alright, contact McDonald's. No,
We need some Szechuan.
here's our YouTube.
So we need some
Szechuan sauce.
Immediately.
That's
Immediately.
But yeah, I just think that there's I went to Sacramento, of course, and I trained with Team Alpha Male. That was awesome. That was a great experience. I want to go back. I want to train, but it made me realize a little bit about MMA, a little bit about what level they're at, where stuff is, and that's what I wanted to find out. That's what I wanted to know. And I love that I knew that I was at that level. Like training with those guys, I knew I was at that level. I knew I belonged, and I knew the technique they knew, and it was just. It was great. And then I learned stuff I didn't know and I didn't see because they were good wrestlers and it was just different martial arts. You know what I'm saying? Like, my background was a little
people.
Completely. Like, they were really good wrestlers. And I never even, did wrestling really, just wrestling training. I did wrestling through MMA. I would go to MMA class and I would go, we're going to do wrestling today. And we would do wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And I would learn techniques and stuff from high school wrestlers and stuff like that. And they bring us this, Division I wrestler in or something like that. We trained with him, stuff like that. But I never wrestled like but with Lance Palmer, man, like I just trained with him and training with I guess Chris Hemsworth is like awesome. I mean, man, he showed me just little stuff that I was like missing that made my submission game just a little bit better. And I like stuff like that, like being able to pick up stuff to add to your game because I think that everyone has a different game. And what applies to you is what you should find. Like, okay, that works for me, but that doesn't really work for me because I don't really like the position.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's kind of the way you need to like mold your own jiu-jitsu. Don't try to be somebody else's jiu-jitsu or watch somebody be like, oh, I got to do like that. So you got to go hit this thing. Well, if you're not good at that position, you get smashed in that position all the time.
Definitely.
Or, like I say, to be well-rounded, you need to work in that position all the time, but when you're competing, don't go into that position.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Work your strong stuff.
Yes, because if you get put, you need to be ready just in case you get put in that position, because you wouldn't know what to do if you don't ever get put in it. That's just how it is.
Makes sense.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say that it's good to hone in on what you're good at, but it's even better to hone in on what you're not good at.
Agree.
You know what I mean?
Agree, but
if that makes you uncomfortable, you should be there.
Just don't neglect your what you're good at because there's going to be some people who are also good at what they're good at. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
But in order for you to be better, you should train at what you're weak at.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
don't
I'll
just hone in on what.
Well, I have like a week straight where I'm like in my mindset. I'm like I'm gonna go in here and put myself in the worst positions ever, and I go straight to them on my back, turtled. And they're going in there for the choke. I'm like, all right, defend the choke, get out of the choke, break it down, lock the arm down. Thinking in your head, just being able to be pressured or smashed by a 250-pound guy, 300-pound guy. I'm only like 150 pounds. Or dumped. Yeah. But if that happens to you,
he's got a wicked dump.
Yeah.
He does have a wicked dump.
Interesting.
Yeah. But my thing is like when people are laying down and laying pressure in their stomach on your face, you got to know how to accept that pressure and be able to breathe through it. Be able to concentrate through it, because if you don't, you're going to get spazzed out and you're going to die. You're going to waste energy and you're going to lose.
That's one of the majority key factors that I've learned from you. And you haven't, not to say that you haven't taught me anything, but you have taught me a lot as well too. But that's one of the main things that I've learned is like just stay calm, move yourself, don't move Corry, just stay focused, stay calm, breathe, just the underlying survival techniques that I've learned from Corry is amazing.
And that's honestly all I
stay calm, make sure you can breathe.
I think I only I don't train a lot of people. Of course, you know this. I only train like my friends and stuff like this. That I feel these are things that you're actually going to need in real situations. If something were to happen, I feel full-fledged that you would know how to defend yourself better than the man on the streets.
Oh, for
simply
sure.
Off what you've learned.
Yeah.
All of y'all. Mm-hmm. So the point of doing that's exactly what the point of jiu-jitsu is. I believe everyone should at least do 6 months to get some base knowledge in how to defend yourself properly. If you don't do that, you're giving your opponent a leg up. Trust me.
Not only that, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yes.
You're not being the best you could be.
Well, when something happens, man, you're not prepared.
Yeah, true that.
Nobody likes to be
Scouts
unprepared.
always prepared.
It's true.
Scouts honor.
Y'all are hilarious. But Scouts. But yeah, I think that's like a major thing. Those are like key points about jiu-jitsu. I think that's why I think people fall in love with jiu-jitsu. Is once they get past that point of understanding how to survive, how to be in the water, so to say, then you start developing your game, and that's when it gets fun. You get to a point where you're like, oh, what if I did this instead of this?
Yeah.
What if I did this instead of this? Oh, not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of things happen, and then you start developing a game that you know you're good at, and that's where people start getting their strategy, game plans, and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't have a strategy game plan. I go in.
Liar.
I really don't. I have a way. I have a way about me. That's the way I put it. I just go in there with no certain goal. I'm there. I'm living it. I'm in the, and then I just control.
There, you know? I'm just like, gonna kill you, bro. If you like get in the cage with me.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, the cage
Welcome
is
to
a different-
Thunderdome, bitch.
The cage
You
is
signed the
a different-
waiver. You signed the waiver. You consented.
Okay.
Hey, the thing is, man, I really just hope that I meet somebody who has I just like rolling with people who are very high up. I love rolling with black
You
belts.
like challenging yourself.
Exactly. I love rolling with brown belts, but this is a blue belt division where I'm at, and I don't know. I think I'm higher than a blue belt. I don't roll with any blue belt that really can beat me, no matter the weight. I don't really feel they can beat me. You know what I'm saying? I've submitted a lot of people, but I feel that there's not a blue belt that I'm ready for all blue belts to come at me and see if I can get in the competition. That's like my goal.
Do you think that that's why you're not a higher belt? Is because you think that way?
Kinda, but kinda not, man. I like live. I don't really care about the belt.
I wasn't
rank.
trying to be rude. It's just a question.
Well, I agree with you. I know what you're saying. Yes, but not really. I think that I'm at a point where I don't think the belt rank really matters to me as much.
Yeah,
But I just want to be a higher belt rank so I can go against higher opponents.
That makes sense.
That's kind of where I'm at now.
Higher competition.
Yeah, I want higher competition. I want a little more difficult, a little bit more advanced, kind of movements.
You think you're going to find it this Saturday at the BJJ Classic in Fort Worth?
I'm not sure.
Actually, it's this Sunday.
It may be this upcoming Sunday. So I won't be able to be doing most things I'm normally doing. But it's just
Like this.
Yeah, it's just I'll be there going to see Carlos Machado at College Station.
So bad.
You can be jelly. It's okay.
I'm very jealous.
Just because, man, I'm just kidding. Of course, you could definitely go if you want to. But man, like,
Definitely be jelly too.
Yeah.
well, he's just true. I don't know, man. I feel that I heard a lot of good things about his classes, his seminars, his instructions. And if you've never seen it, you've never been there, you've never done anything jiu-jitsu wise, or if you have trained jiu-jitsu and you are wanting to learn more, who would not want to learn from a Machado? And not from Carlos Machado. Come on now. Think about it. That would be great. You know what I'm saying? One of the pioneers. One of the and right here, not that far away. That's an opportunity you wouldn't want to waste. Just because.
I would I'd definitely be about that life.
But if because it's not about who you learn from, man. Rolling with everyone, roll with more people, roll with different bodies, roll with everyone you can.
Of course.
That's really what you want to do.
From a 12-year-old girl to an 80-year-old man.
I kind of
who's
think that's
gonna
why,
choke you out. Everybody's included.
I think that's why Marcelo Garcia still rolls people. Yeah. He's still rolling every day, all the time.
Damn, it's bananas.
And he's amazing because of it. Because he ain't stopping.
How old is he now?
I don't even know that answer.
Okay. I'm on it.
I am not sure.
Carlson Racing? Or Machado?
No.
Marcelo Garcia.
Marcelo Garcia.
Sorry, didn't hear the name right.
But I think that I will always talk about fighting in mixed martial arts and BJJ everywhere and anywhere I go.
He's 34.
Of course.
That's how I've been everywhere.
He's only 34? course he's still rolling. He's got another, 40 years of rolling.
I think so too. But do you think you're going to compete when you're 60 and 50?
I don't know about compete.
I don't think he's competing.
Why not? Make us senior citizens.
I don't think he's competing now, but I think he would compete. I think he would definitely compete.
Age
For
bracket.
racing, a lot of times they have a bracket for older people. And golfing, too. And the, masters for seniors.
My bike mechanic, he has a race this week.
Do you like? Hey, I like how they call
Silver Eagles class.
And
I
he's an older gent.
I like it if you're
racing. What's up?
If you're 30 and up to 50, it's called the what is it called? The Master Division. And if you're older than 50, they call it the Senior Division. And then if you're
What if you just started last week?
There's white and blue.
that's the age, not the. That's funny.
Because Anthony Bourdain didn't start till he was in his late 40s.
And then
Now he's up.
He's about
18 to 28 is the adult. 18 to 28 is adult, and then under that is teens, and then youth. So,
yeah.
I just think that's see, because I'm 28, so I'm in the older and the youngest bracket, which is, okay, normal. You know what I mean? But if I'm in the older bracket, poor. I don't know, man. I just
More old cats?
Yeah. What if I go with a 40, 50-year-old dude who just got his blue belt and I'm like, oh, poor dude, break your shit.
Don't underestimate me.
I never underestimate nobody because I done that one time. One time I underestimated somebody, but it wasn't in competition. It was just free rolling, and I would never do that again. It was a girl.
McMahon?
No, how the fuck can you underestimate Sarah McMahon?
I don't know.
She's no way you're gonna underestimate Sarah McMahon. No. She got biceps bigger than you, bro. And me.
And me.
For real. She's the real business, man.
Yeah,
she does. Yeah, she does. Don't worry, she'll
He's full of sleep now.
Don't you? They're not even. I'm just saying, she's definitely a very strong individual.
Yeah, for sure.
Very strong individual. She's not an Olympia for nothing.
Oh,
that's all I can say. She ain't Olympia for nothing. And they are hell of a wrestlers. I mean, I've never seen the wrestling here is nowhere near the wrestling there. It's nowhere near to me.
Because we're not wrestlers here.
Well, I've wrestled. We're big in jiu-jitsu though. There's a lot of guys here that are good jiu-jitsu artists. So we have a good jiu-jitsu background, and a lot of guys there. I didn't feel I had too strong of a jiu-jitsu. Some guys were really good at jiu-jitsu. The upper guys, they were definitely good. Of course. But, not like the majority of the people. It wasn't just a jiu-jitsu place. So they're not teaching it all the time like a jiu-jitsu school does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're a jiu-jitsu school.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's kind of the way I see it. Because they're more of an MMA, so you're doing more of an all-around type mold.
You got people coming from each different...
Well, you're doing everything different every day.
Yeah.
Or you're doing multiple different days, different things,
Of course.
But I went to every single class I could with the pro class. Follow the schedule.
Yeah.
3 times a day. Tried. Sometimes it was 2 times a day, and then we usually went and did something like jog, run, something.
That's a good experience for you, I'm sure.
Hell yeah. So while you're there, do as much as possible. Do everything you can. Just soak it all in. Yeah, that was a good plan.
All I did was eat, sleep, and breathe the training.
Yeah, dude.
And then I hung out with some really cool people from Russia, from
Australia.
Australia, Canada. I met some people from some really cool places. There's a guy from Dallas. He was there. He's pretty cool. He lives now in Sacramento, though. He's one of the trainers at the gym. He was pretty cool. I met one of the fighters, man. He's got a fight November 4th. Ryan, the Lion Lilly.
Ryan, the Lion Lilly.
Dude, he's a 2-belt champ. 145 and 135. Gladiator. Dude's insane.
Damn.
Yeah, he's gonna wreck, bro. He's got a fight against another guy.
He's gonna wreck.
He's gonna destroy him.
Oh.
Dude, I think he's just
a car accident.
No. He trains with Boss Rutan. And
I don't have my belly yet.
I don't have my bell yet. Beautiful. But I'm just saying.
It's true though.
Okay, so update on the bikes. Zach,
Obviously, he said plural.
your boy here, Zach, got him a 2005 CBR 600, all white. So now we call him Ebony and Ivory.
Which, yeah, well, I'm like that for the pair.
Ebony and Ivory. Sorry.
Ebony and Ivory.
I totally fucked that up.
Same thing, though.
Ivory.
Ebony.
I've
Yours
been
is bigger, though,
podcasting
so you should go
with you.
first. And that's also how the song goes, but... Yeah, it's great. I love it. I'm addicted.
Yeah, so I have a 2007 CBR 1000.
Little fat girl.
Little 600 over here. I like
Slim
it.
light.
Slim shit.
It's a fool.
They're fun.
It goes pretty fast.
Apologize
And,
to
Michael
anyone
got
I'm
a moped.
scared.
Michael got a moped.
No. It's a little grunt.
I apologize to anyone I'm scared on the road flying by past them at a high rate
Oh.
of speed. Sorry if I scared you when I went by you there, you know.
I don't really care.
I'm sure
I'm
you
not
were
sorry.
that guy who almost got, jumped by 8 bikers.
They did chase after me for a bit.
Too bad
So
they can't
weird.
keep up.
So weird.
Guys, you have change. You're heavy.
I finally got to actually do a drop gear and disappear sort of thing. Because, like, they came really coming up and I didn't see it till the mirror and I was like, whoa, double took. I was like, what the? Whoop! It just, like, took off. I was like, why are they speeding? And then, like, I saw, like, when I exited and turned to get gas, I was pulling up, opened my shit up, and I saw them drive by, like, later on, still in the group. It's like, Jesus, what was that about?
Jesus, they're slow.
Sorry, I went by you fast. It's not like I split in between them as they were driving as a group. Like, they were drivers in a group next to an 18-wheeler. I waited for there to be a gap just enough for me to, like, fucking split through, and I, like, hit it through it. Like, that's what you do. Like, I'm accelerating past you. I'm not gonna, like, just get over at your speed and get tagged. And they just took offense to it. Of course.
Because in my book, they're not real riders. Like, if you're going to ride in, like, a synchronous, like, has to stay in this pattern, don't break the speed limit, like, we're perfectly offset throughout the lane, and no.
What are we in the military?
No,
Like fucking
bro.
herringbone going on?
These guys.
Like, if me and you were riding
Safety
together,
first.
we're going to ride like that, but we're still going to, like, do what we do on our bikes.
Safety
Yeah.
numbers, bro.
Safety in numbers, bro.
That is true.
Where's your riding partner?
That
If
is
you got
true.
6 lights and you got 2, what do you think's gonna happen?
I'm going to split the 6. At about 130, 140.
Bam, it's an 18 with
I'm going to split that too. Bro, I've drugged my hand down the side of an 18-wheeler.
You've lost your mind.
But now both of y'all are in that world where you have to look at things differently as well, and people's views on how they look at you and anywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Kids love the bikes. Girls
Kids
love the bikes.
love bikes.
Dudes hate bikes.
Kids love the bikes more than girls like bikes.
Yes.
Oh,
100%.
yeah.
Every kid that ever seen me,
Kids love bikes?
hell yeah. They'll be laughing and shit, like pointing. Like I
Parents
pulled up,
angry.
like I was following my son. My son was riding home with his mom, and I pulled up next to him and knocked on his window, and he was like playing something. He looked at him and was like, "Ah, daddy, daddy!" I was like waving and shit. It was hilarious. Fucking awesome. He loved it. But like also, the other day I was riding by myself, and like I was stopped at red light in this car. Pulled up with like these 2 kids, and they were like all leaning on the window, like hey, like waving and shit.
Papa Willie!
Yeah.
All the time. They're always like...
Not right now, bro. The road's not.
As soon as Shawn sees them, okay,
No,
oh my
I
gosh.
don't do
It's
that
gonna be
much on my
amazing.
bike because
It's
it's heavy.
stuck.
Yeah, that's Mr. Stunner over there. I think me and him are more of
Drifting the
the
bike.
You can't get a bike. I guess, no.
Whatever. I'm getting a bike.
Oh, no. All we're going to see him is up and down driveways. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be great.
y'all are crazy, man. I will.
Feet on the gas tank.
So we'll only
I
be able to
probably
split
would.
at a certain speed though, so he
I
can
do.
keep up.
I would
We'll
never.
only be able to split at a certain speed so he can keep up.
I mean, if he's got a 600, like send it out, he'll be alright.
It's true, but if he's in a stun, he's gonna lower gears, right? So he'll have a
Yeah,
lower
but
top
he'll-
speed.
Or he'll still be able to hit like 140.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're golden. Oh, that's a fast little fucking badass.
Plus, we can put a little turbo on it, boost it.
Did you already find one? You already got the solidified in the back?
I'm not gonna confirm or deny. But
I
yeah.
plead fifth.
I plead the
Please, the fifth?
I'm not under oath.
1, 2, 3, 4. Greatest sketch of all time. Yeah, anybody out there that has never ridden a motorcycle before, I recommend that just as much as I recommend skydiving.
To everyone out there, so
We're just
you
having
know,
sex.
Look fucking
like
flex.
at T-Rex and what are the other things? A Can-Am,
The Can-Am Spider.
T-Rex. Those are not motorcycles. Those are
It's a
three-wheeled like trike abominations. If you want to ride a bike, just ride a bike. If you want to be in a cage, be in a cage. I mean, if that's what you want to do, it's cool, but it's not a bike.
It's like the best of both worlds, bro.
No, it's
No,
not.
there's not.
It's not.
It's stupid.
Like,
Yes, stupid. I've seen one I've been like,
and I'll fucking dust your ass, bro, in that thing. Like, they're not fast. Quit saying they're fast.
I like the
they're
slingshot.
not.
But
Yeah,
that's more
slingshot,
like
that's another thing. It's all in the same bracket.
No,
If
it's
I,
not.
out of all of those, though, I would say
That's actually got
slingshot's
4 wheels.
Does it
put
really?
that in your
The
bracket.
slingshot? Yeah.
It's got 4 wheels?
Yeah.
I don't think it's something else. Maybe I'm thinking of the
No
Can-Am
windshield. You have to have a motorcycle helmet. The thing's quick as tits.
They're slow. They're slow as fuck, bro. You'll dust one. You'll fucking
The
blow the
quickest
wheels
tits. No,
off
bro.
one. Like,
He says, yo, they're quick as tits. No, they're slow as hell.
bro, they're slow as fuck. Like,
Spider.
when you get on a 1000 and you even a stock 1000 that
Oh, I'm
hasn't
gonna
had
cry.
an ECU flash, a full
KTM
exhaust,
crossbow top speed.
you know,
All I'm saying is this. I don't want to be on a death trap when some old lady who ain't seeing me gets over because she got to get over to get her chicken for the night. It rams my happy ass up.
0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. So that's that's perfect.
134
And you know they're
and a
only
half
going to
miles an
post
hour.
the best one ever. So stock 0 to 60 in 4 seconds.
Top
Top
speed
speed
135.
135.
On a stock one. You know, life's too short to stay stock.
Like, I'm not even in, like, I'm just now in 3rd gear.
Upgrade.
Like Beyonce.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I'm switching from 2nd gear to 3rd gear around that speed.
Upgrade.
Fuck Beyonce and Jay-Z. Anyway,
What?
not.
What?
Not
Who
a
would-
fan.
No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
like, what? You know, personally, my bad.
You don't like Link? No, just kidding. Every time I see that, I think of Link.
Who's Link?
Link?
From Zelda.
Zelda?
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear
All
goodness.
right. I didn't expect you to throw out a Zelda reference. My apologies.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't like Zelda.
I stereotyped
Neither
you.
do I.
I apologize.
How dare you stereotype?
And I made it downstairs.
Off of like a 2 rebounder too.
And we're,
That's coming back at you.
Well,
Okay, if someone throws that up, they're about to get wall checked. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Real quick before we leave, I would like to leave a little question. Does anybody know why that in most Greek statues, the ones that still have the penises exposed, why they were usually small dicks?
no clue.
it's cold.
so it wouldn't overshadow their greatness.
That's a good point.
That's fair. That's really nice. But no, apparently, yeah, you think that would make more sense, right? So
Just saying.
apparently, back then, men with big dicks were thought of to be like a lower class of human. They're like, you're not even fully involved. Like, you've got such a huge dick. Men with
He's just a
smaller
barbarian.
dicks were more
Let
like,
him go
oh,
out.
like you're civilized, you're a socialite, like you're a normal fucking human. Yeah, exactly.
Like an aristocratic type.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh.
So
That's
the
cool.
lion
And they
made
think
it
that
there.
might have originated from when the hordes from the north would come down and raid and shit, like the barbarians, the fucking Vikings, people like that.
Suck.
Big, big dick bastards coming out raping all your fucking women and like tearing your towns up, and then tell stories for generations. Like, and eventually everybody just hates big dicks. So all my statues.
I think this stems from some jealousy.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of
We
that.
should check this
Yeah,
guy's
that-
background to
that-
read
that
the
was
blog.
pretty interesting.
Because I think it's the foreshadowing. And it's like, if you ever walk
I
up to
saw
the statue and go, dude, see the statue that's got the big dick? And everybody be like, which one?
Yeah.
The statue we got from Africa?
I'm
Not the statue here. What are you talking about?
not expecting that statue to be Caucasian.
Oh my god.
not or Asian.
It's a white powdery looking statue.
Like powdery.
You know how they're all like, the old
Everybody else?
statues are like all crisp and
marble and shit.
marble?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like shiny. Did you see
You know how
the-
much? Oh.
If you go to Caesar's Palace, the dude's holding the world globe in his back.
Atlas.
Yeah, the Atlas, or what? Well, it says the world's strongest man on the bottom of it, and he's holding it like, but it's, dude, he's got like huge old muscles in the veins, and it's like, dude, I love Caesar's Palace just because when I was a kid, I went there and there was like this Greek Roman guys who walk around, they give me the chocolate coins, and I'm like, oh You know, when I was a little kid.
Dope spot.
For sure. And then we ate at like the Greek restaurant that's underneath in the dungeon. Dude, it was pretty legit when I was little kid. That was
In
great.
Caesar's Palace in
It
Vegas.
was very little when that happened.
What?
Got married there?
Badass.
Ariel said it was dope because she was going on the strip in her wedding dress and just getting handed free shit left and right. Like, you know, it was pretty
Congratulations, here. Here's a flower for prostitute.
Here's money.
You know, the roof in Caesar's Palace has got like a day sky painted on it.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's pretty cool.
So you've been
They
to
went up
Vegas
there.
too? What?
They got to go all the way to the top.
Everybody here's been to Vegas, but you.
Yeah, I've never been to Vegas.
I haven't been as an adult.
Neither. Well, yeah, but I was so
So have you really
drunk
fucking
and
been
drug
there?
induced. Like, yes.
I don't remember much of it.
Yes.
Not a lot of.
I went for what
I
I
went and
was
saw
ago.
Freak Zeke and Roy. I've done a lot of stuff in Las Vegas with my grandparents.
Yeah, me too.
My grandparents are awesome. They were awesome to bless us with that kind of stuff, and
Went to see the car show.
great memories there.
You guys go see Sigmund Freud though? That's pretty dope.
Dude, I've seen a lot
Before
of
the
things.
accident?
I've seen the Blue Man Group live.
Alright. That's dope.
Dude, that was one of the coolest shows I think I've seen. Circus LA.
That was
I
cool.
want to see that.
But I saw that
In Las
here
Vegas. In Las
They
Vegas.
do it big,
Dude, they were riding like 6 motorcycles in this huge ball that was suspended in the air. It came down and opened up and they rode around.
Okay, that's intense.
It was like really cool shit, and I was just like, in elephants, like fucking shitloads of elephants, and I'm like, and then I went and saw the castle where they would go and ride horses and fight, and you would eat a Greek dinner and watch them do the gladiators and all that. Right, it was pretty legit.
The greatest show on earth, Vegas.
I'm telling you, Vegas is somewhere you gotta be. I think that when I fight, that's definitely where I'm trying to get. You want to fight in gym. Every fighter was fighting in gym. That's just.
That's
just,
like big
you
time.
know you made it when you fought at MGM. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm gonna get there. It's gonna happen. One day at a time.
You believe in me, brother.
We're going with Jay forever. It's just getting out there showing what I've done, showing my hard work, and then get the W's.
Grind.
But you know,
Well,
it's
it's
part of
got
the journey. You gotta enjoy the journey. You gotta enjoy the process. You gotta enjoy what it takes to get there. Because if you don't, you gotta enjoy suffering. If you don't, man, you ain't cut out for it. It ain't gonna work for you.
That's how
You'll
you
be done in a
evolve.
year.
Just like this.
You need to become stronger.
Well, just like this podcast.
I want to give a shout out to
Sure.
Bert Crusher for giving us this
Sign
signed
poster.
poster for Corey's birthday. We were there here in Houston. Ollie Sadiq killed it as well.
Bert.
Machine.
Legit.
Who else? There was every
Chase
comic that
Deucer.
night was good.
Chase Deucer, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember his name. It's your
Yeah,
buddy,
that
dude.
was pretty cool.
It was a dope
He
ass
was
night.
pretty cool, man. I think all the guys, and for my birthday, that was great. I mean, that was just awesome. But
Evening ride.
I didn't really do anything for my birthday but that.
Yeah.
So it was. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate y'all sticking
Oh,
with
yeah, for
us
sure.
while we go through this.
Oh, and Astros were in the World Series.
Oh
Yeah, dude. Shout out to the Astros.
I don't really watch baseball, but it's
Neither
Houston
do I,
team,
but
so I'm
it's-
super
I'm
happy
about
about that.
Yeah.
Paul
Because-
Wall on the news, happy as fuck, lit as fuck. He was lit. He was lit.
I'm just saying, I'm
Feels
super
great.
excited because the Texans are 3-3, so that's all right. But we're going better. We got a quarterback finally, and all that good stuff.
Bye
So-
week and the Astros are in the World Series.
Nobody talks about it, but
And
Dallas
the
Stars
Rockets
are doing
beat the
good,
Mavs.
too.
I'm just saying.
The hockey?
Yeah.
Throw that in there, you Canadian.
Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Hey, hope
Yeah,
they
yeah.
beat somebody up.
Step
Catch
on
you
a
next
rock.
time.
No, I'm just kidding.
Appreciate it.